Hello everyone, it's Marcia from Kansas Misfit. I know I don't have a very good way of people being able to see me, but today I'm doing the best I can here. We're going to make some sweet condensed milk bread. And the person that got this recipe from is the channel Savory Easy. So check out their channel if you want. Savory Easy. Let's see. It says 1 cup warm milk. So let me get some milk and I'll pop it in the microwave for a few seconds and warm it up. Should have left some milk out, I guess, but I didn't. 1 cup warm milk. You don't want it hot. You just want it warm. And since it just came out of the refrigerator, it can't be warm. Better not be. So I'll put it here for like 10 seconds. Hope it don't get too hot. Okay. We'll put the 1 cup milk into my bowl. And then 1/4 cup of condensed milk. Not the whole can, just 1/4 cup. So let me open that up. My birds love to sing. Every hour is a different bird, so. One-fourth cup. Right here. 1/4 cup. One-fourth cup. I've never made this before, and since I've never made it before, maybe you never made it before, but the channel Savor Easy had a thingy going on there where you can make this bread, and then she'll post it on her channel, a list of people who's made it. And the Needy Homesteader is the one I watched when she made it. So I'm going to tag her in this and then post it. So I can tag Savor Easy plus Needy Homesteader. Because 1 egg now is what it calls for. Look at an egg. These eggs come from my chickens outside. Yay. I love fresh eggs. They always taste better than ones at the store for some reason. Make sure there's no blood or shells in there. And it looks good to me. Pour it on the counter. Okay. Put my eggs away. And then it says 2 tablespoons sugar. Sugar. 2 tablespoons. 1 and 2. Okay. Then 2½ teaspoons of yeast. It's just about a tablespoon. So there's 3 teaspoons to a tablespoon. So I'll just almost fill this tablespoon up with my yeast. Okay. My yeast I keep frozen, so it stays fresher. Cooking tip for you. Okay. Now it says to mix all that together. So if I had a mixer, I could do that, but since I don't, I'm going by hand. Mix all this together. Wish I had an overview so you could see. But you'll see it as it goes along. One of these days I'm going to get me a tripod and I can set it up where you have a view of the whole thing. Okay, I got that mixed up. It says add 3 1/4 cups flour. So let me get my flour here. 3 1/4 cups of flour. Let me dry this out. Or rinse it out and then dry it out. Corner of my towel here. 3 1/4 cups. So here's my first cup. 1. Hi. 2. 3. And now 4th. And here's my 4th with my condensed milk in it. I'm just gonna put the flour on top of it. So 1/4 here. Okay. 1/4. Okay. 1 teaspoon salt. You can use whatever salt you normally use. Table salt, pink Himalayan salt. All I have right now is Kirsch's coarse salt. So I'm just going to put some of that in my hand. So I think it's about a teaspoon. Which is probably about the size of the hole in the bottom of my hand. So there's about a teaspoon of salt. And then beat until it forms a ball. So I'm going to mix all this up until it forms a ball. It might take a little bit. While I'm beating this, I'll push pause, so I'll bring you back when it's beat up, so I don't waste time. Okay, I have this just about done. As you can see, it's not a ball yet. I'm going to take off my rings. And I get it off here. And then I'm going to try to do the rest of it by hand, because it's getting hard to stir. Let me see if I can't do this by hand. Just letting you know, this is supposed to be done with a mixer. Since I'm doing it by hand, it might not turn out. I don't know. I'm hoping it will. I'd like to get a mixer like the Needy Homesteader uses, Heather. Because boy howdy, she's got a really nice mixer. And she even left in the description of her video of making this bread a link on where she got her mixer, and also the stainless steel blade that the thing you hook up in there that you mix your dough with. But here's the dough. It's in a ball. Now it says beat to a ball and then add the butter softened. How much butter? I don't I didn't catch how much butter. Knead for 5 minutes and add softened butter. How much butter? Did I lose that? I must have lost that. I know it's not a whole cup. I'm just going to make a guess and see how this turns out. That's not how you're supposed to cook, but I already have you guys on here, and I don't want to have to make you wait. I'm using a third of a cup. So I'm going to put this in here and not melt it, but soften it up a little bit in my microwave. 10, maybe 7 seconds. Get some of the stuff off my hands. Okay, it's gonna be fun mixing this in. It's soft, but it ain't mushy. Gotta mix that in here somehow. Let's see. Why we add butter when it's already in a ball, I don't know, but I'm doing it. Okay, I need that for 5 minutes, so I need push pause and come back in 5 minutes. Okay, I'm back. Now the next step after kneading for 5 minutes is to make this into a ball. So, see if I can't form this into a ball. My hands are all gunked up from butter still. This looks like it's a pretty good ball. Maybe not smooth, but looks like a nice ball. So now it's a ball. I put it in the bowl again, and I put a towel over it. Here it is. I knew I had a towel here. I placed the towel over it and let it rise for 1 hour. So let that rise for 1 hour. So I'll be back in an hour. Hey guys, we're back. It rose for an hour. We'll see how it turns out. I've been doing stuff, so I'm going to make sure my hands are clean. So I'm going to wash my hands. Bring this over here. My pan. Okay. Now it says to flatten it out on your table, which I got a little bit of dough here. Okay. I'm going to lay this over here for now, out of the way. Flatten this out on the table. And my ring's already off. So this is flat. It's probably not perfectly flat, but it's flat. Then it says to cut it in half. So I'll cut it in half. And then take half of it and put it aside. So I'm going to put it back in the bowl. Okay. And take this half and to roll it out thin, which I'm not going to use my roller. I'm just going to roll it out like this thin, best I can with my hands, not have holes in it. Sure was a long hour for me to wait. But I had lots of things to do. I did laundry, started dinner, and here I am back with you guys. Now we're going to roll this up tightly, like so. I can do some in rows without the goodies in there. And after you roll it up, it says stretch and pinch. So, stretch and pinch. Stretch and pinch. And then it says cut into 8 pieces. So you want to cut this in half. And then cut in thirds. 1, 2, 3. Cut in. If I cut 3 lines, it'll make 1, 2, 3. Okay. In thirds, there's 1. Hope I do this right. 1, 2, 3. And then cut this in thirds. Okay, get my pan, which is right here. I'm going to spray it. So it don't stick. And then you want to lay this. I'm making 2 loaves. So I'm putting one on one side and one on the other side. And this is just a regular cake pan. And then I'll take these and fit them in here close together. Oh, but I said in the middle. In the middle first. You want to put it in the middle of the pan. And then put the little doughs back and forth until you get them in there, stuck in there. That spray choked me. Wow, this is going to be a tight one. Got 2 more to fit. So squash it over here a little bit. One more. Wow. Got it in there. Now the other side. Take the other half of dough here. Lay it down on the table. And flatten it out. Same way. Are you enjoying this? I hope so. Don't know who all was watching till the end or not, but if you did, great. I hope so. Let me roll this up now. Can't wait till this is done. Because I'm going to eat it. Now it says to stretch and pinch again. So pull this, stretch and pinch it. Stretch and pinch. Stretch and pinch. Stretch and pinch. Stretch and pinch. Okay. Now it says to cut it 8 times. So cut it in half. And then thirds. Yeah, 3 cuts. One here. Here. And here. Now 3 on here side. 1, 2, and 3. And then we'll just stuff this on this side, starting in the middle like the other side did. And then work your way on there. There's 4. I'll scoot this over in the middle. And scoot this in the middle. So it rises on both sides. I hope this turns out, you guys. This is my first time ever doing this. So I'll see how this turns out. Okay. That's how it looks. Oops, it's sliding. So I'm going to move this closer here. Okay. Here's what it looks like. It says cover it for 45 minutes. So I'll be back in 45 minutes. Okay. It says heat the oven for 350 degrees. Then cover this for 45 minutes, and then we'll put an egg wash over the top and bake it. So I'll be back in 45 minutes. Okay, guys, we're getting there. Got my dough, how much it rose in the pan right here. The next step you're supposed to do is make your egg wash. I got my egg and my water in here, and I'm beating it up. Take my pastry brush, bring that closer to the pan so I don't drip all over the shell. Then just brush over all of the bread. This will help it to brown, be crispy, yummy. It's a long process making this sweet bread. About 2 hours altogether. Thank goodness you don't have to sit that long watching, huh? Okay. Now, I spread the what do you call it? Egg wash on there. Now it says to bake for 20 to 22 minutes. And then after that, we'll be glazing it, and then we'll be done. And then we'll have a taste test. So I'll catch you in about 20 minutes. Okay, guys, it's just about ready to pull out of the oven. So I'm getting my hot pad, and I will pull it out of the oven. Bring it over here. We'll make the glaze, put the glaze on, and then we'll have a taste test. 1 minute. While we're waiting, we'll go ahead and make the glaze. We've got the soft butter here, 3 tablespoons. Waste not, want not. Put this in trash. tablespoon. They don't look very brown. Sounds like it's done though. Hear it? You lay it down. Hope it's done. Okay, now it takes 3 tablespoons butter for the glaze and 3 tablespoons of the condensed sweet milk. So we have 1, might be a little bit over, but there's 1. 2. And 3. The rest of that is going to be going in my peanut butter cookies I'm making later. I'm going to mix all this up, mash it up, blend up really good. You're supposed to put it on the bread while it's still hot. And put the glaze on. Looks good. Glaze it on here, all over it while it's still hot. My husband's not home yet. He's been working on the tractor. So he can spread cow manure all over the field to fertilize it so we don't have to buy fertilizer. Why buy it when you got a crap load of crap cow manure everywhere that you can fertilize your fields? And that's what we're going to do. Save money. Use what you got. It's natural. Anything natural. Save the day. I'm just going through until all this glaze is gone, because it's just about gone. Just keep going over it until it's all gone. I don't want to waste it. A lot of goodness in that. Let it seep down inside this bread. I already, in case you're wondering, I'm using the same pastry brush that I did the egg wash with, but I washed it while this was baking, so it's clean. Okay, that's done. Let me get a plate to put that out on. Find one here. Scoop this over, and I'll use a pancake turner, I suppose, would work to pull it out on the plate. So I don't have a rack to let it cool on, so we'll just put it out like this. Sounds like my husband's home. He gets to try this after all. on camera. He don't even know I'm doing it. What a nice little treat for him. The cows hear him. Dad's home. Time to eat. Oh boy. Let's see if he wants to try this. I'm sure he will. Just in time for a taste test on YouTube. Want to taste this here bread I just made?
On YouTube.
You might want to wash your hands on and give you some of this yummy bread I just made. And you can try it. Hope your day was good.
Alright.
How's this look, guys? Does it look good with all that glaze on it? Yep. We're going to do a taste test. So, let's see how this tastes. I can't wait.
Well, have you taste tested it?
No, I just pulled it out of the oven.
Well, why don't we taste test it together?
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Isn't that nice? Say hi to David, everybody. Or David, say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Okay. Let me cut this in half and we'll taste it together. Whoops. I'm going to cut it in half here. I already took a bite. Sorry. That's really delicious. Here you go. Very delicious. Let me see his reactions when he takes a bite.
What about her reaction when she takes a bite?
I already took a bite.
On the count of 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Tastes good to me.
Yeah. Real good. Thank you for saying it was good. It was real good.
Well, why are you saying that? I'm just saying.
Well, make sure you like it.
You're going to have a hard time keeping me out of it.
Well, you guys, there you go. You got to try this recipe, especially for the holidays, and maybe even for breakfast. It's almost as good as coffee cake. Have a good day. See you next time. Ta-ta.